Hi everyone, today I will show you AWeber, one of the top and long existing, one of the first also autoresponders on the market. It is email marketing, email automation, and even website creator service, because you actually can not only primarily it's obviously autoresponder, right? AWeber, it's well-known autoresponder, and from the beginning to this day, it's a leading autoresponder email marketing, email automation service, right? But during all those years, it developed also website building capabilities, and not many people know about it, but you actually can have a simple website hosted there, right? And that is within the price of autoresponder, right? So this is an interesting thing to have, and I will actually show you something about this, but let's focus on autoresponder functionality, right? The main thing where AWeber shines. So here is my simple list, very good for presentation of those capabilities. First, as a beginner, you would do what? You would probably just go to create a message, right? An email to be sent. Because what is autoresponder? What is email automation? It's simply a tool that allows you to send your emails in a predetermined by you way. The simplest email automation looks like the following. You send an email after somebody has joined your email list on some opt-in page, or with a use of some embedded form, and you have all those possibilities in a Weber too. You can integrate a form in your existing website, or create here a web page that will get those people on the list. And then there is an action. It might be a delay action and time delay action. That typically this is just a time delay in between the messages that you send, that the autoresponder, the software sends. So after the first message, there is a delay. You can put the delay before the first message, and it goes like this. It can go forever, right? And you do it strategically, meaning you deliver the emails where they are most accurate for your purpose and your marketing goals, right? So at the beginning, but we will not even go into email marketing stuff here in this presentation. The email marketing is a separate thing. You can learn quite a bit about it in AWeber itself, but to really nail it, you would need some extra education in it. I would recommend do some good education, right? Because email marketing is just digital marketing, right? So you should first and foremost do it like digital marketer would do. So you would do the single one most important thing would be to figure out your audience, right? You would do some go out there and do some audience research to recognize their pains and dreams. so that your emails would speak directly to them. But there are other things you should keep in mind while writing and sending the emails. And you, for example, have great training on this in LaunchU, so keep it in mind. I've learned actually most of my email marketing skills there. So it's really something. But now let's go to what AWeber is capable of. It's capable of amazing things despite this simplistic look. It's simplistic by design, and by the way, it stands out in this respect from many or other autoresponders. It is simple to use by design, by, but don't be misled by this simplicity. There is a powerful tool underneath of what you can see. And let's see some of them. So first thing, you would go and create a message, right? And by the way, you have a few ways of creating a message, but typically you just hit the button and go for default way of creating a message here in AWeber. It's just a drag and drop technology, and you can load a template. This is the just go-to way of creating emails because that's just the simplest. But you have other ways if you um, prefer. This is a nice feature built in on an AI capabilities. You can actually create email or even a template for entire set of emails based on your website URL, right? Or it could be even your URL in on one of your landing pages or pages you've built in AWeber, right? You've done some work and the AI will create something out of it, right? Then you will have much less work to do to tweak some text, some messages, some design, right? But this is something that you can be fond of using. Yeah, and here are just more specific, not for everybody, um, types of creating messages. I haven't used them ever. I always use this and sometimes this, but not here, but here in newsletter assistant. Um, which is a broader. We will go to newsletter assistant later. So, but that's by the way the typical way you would probably do it, and I at least do it this way most of the time. So I'm just hitting the button, create the message, and I'm here. And I use one of my templates because I use this quite a bit, right? So I have a lot of my own templates. Um, but you would probably use one of their templates, and they have a lot of templates. Um, right. Those are just beautiful templates for emails, right? For newsletter type of emails, right? And they are good for all sorts of brands from e-commerce to coaching to promotions to yeah, really anything as you see. All right, and we have also different categories. You can go for a specific category. So as you see, transactional, promotional, stationery, beautiful letters, right? Some industry, holiday, and here different styles, different events. So they are just made, you just go for them and recognize what is the best fitting your purpose. In affiliate marketing, you typically don't use complex. You go for simple templates like this, so to increase your deliverability. And typically in affiliate marketing or in coaching, consulting, you just do your brand, your personal brand more than, and that's what matters, right? The, the message and the copy, not so much images. But let's say we take, I don't know what, let's go for this. This is like, mm, yeah, and as you see, that is enormous shortcut in creating an email. If you have websites, I would suggest to use this feature I've shown earlier to create your first email out of your website, right? So the AI would pick up the style, the colors, and you would create your template for all your emails on this basis so that to keep the brand consistent. And that would be enormous shortcut for you. Because now I would have to tweak the colors, right? So mm, I would have to go to theme and take some HTML code of a color, right? And put it here so as to have an ideal match. And same for buttons. Typically, for website or web page, you have two or three such colors, and once done, it's done, right? And then you would save this as your template and use as a template for all your messages when you care about branding, right? That's important for all many type of businesses. For affiliate marketing, and not so much, given the simplicity of the emails. So for similarly for coaching and consulting often. Okay, but as you see, if you don't like something, you just change. Typically, you would change only text, and if you don't like some image, right, you can either. By the way, that's outstanding. Also, feature of AWeber, you would you would um, use it, for example, here, you don't like this icon, you want to do something else, right? Some another benefit, right? So you would, for example, use some stock images. Um, and yeah, you would put some benefit you want, right? Instead. And that's it. And you would copy, download it. Say we want, I don't know, icon of of say bread. It's time for breakfast here in me in my time zone, so bread is on my mind. So let's say we found something like this, and it's not quite an icon. Hmm. Oh, that's page one. Yeah, so let's take this one. By the way, I am now in countryside on with few days off, so my internet is slow. It's like five up to five, sometimes 1 megabytes per second. So it sometimes might work slow, but as you see, it's quite fast. Even with this, AWeber goes quite fast. Um, there's no problem in loading of it and working. Just doing fast. And I'm not in the US where AWeber is. I mean, AWeber is probably so big that it has several servers around the world. Mm. So anyway, don't worry about speed, even if sometimes it might look, mm, like some slowing down. All right, so now we want to, um, yeah, we already have this. All right, and we would put the size like we would take the size from this and yeah, I'll resize this earlier. Yeah, here you have do the ideal size like this one, right? And you are good to go. So again, there's another argument against creating complex emails. It not only can suffer, it can impact your deliverability, but also it's more work, as you see, to to create an email. But you sometimes can find really ideal theme, and you do very little, like really very little. But for e-commerce, you have to often put the images of your products, right? So that takes some time. I guess um, a few minutes per image. Yeah, and that's it. That would be it, right? So what you can do here more, you have, mm, by the way, you have also look how this is presented. Right? Have you noticed? It shows you how to use a given element. Right? This is a text. You just take such an element and drag it and drop. Right? Then of course you can change its color, you can put some background, you can change alignment, you can create some corners, some distance from other elements to make it look perfect, and so on and so forth. But instead, say, of the text, we would want something different, typically image, right? Some image, for example, if that would be a promotion, you would could put some holiday image here. By the way, let's use this feature now. Design on Canva. Let's mm, don't worry much about the size of the image. It will be it will be optimized by AWeber anyway. And again, I have this internet slow, so it takes some time. Let's have some um, yeah, so that could be okay. For example, for product launch, for example, right? Um, or if you want, notice that I can use AI to create my image. So, for example, I want a holiday, like what is it? Um, Santa Santa Claus Day is coming. Let's um, Santa Claus Day. Um, yeah, let's just put this. All right. No dobra, niech będzie może. mm, We could be more specific, right? And we could get something more specific. But say you are um, an e-commerce store selling something, and you won't have an element of like Santa Claus cap on your product, right? So you would describe this like you sell, say, toy cars, and on the toy car would be Santa Claus. Yeah, let's see how will this work. Santa Claus cap on a toy car with a ribbon. Let's see how AI will deal with that one. Mm, so yeah, actually Canva is not that good in this, or you need some upgrade in Canva. I don't have upgrade here. This is a basic Canva. Yeah, but normally AI would create something like exactly as I've described it. All right. All right. So let's take mm, this one. Save to AWeber. Yeah, and you have your banner ready to go. Say you don't want this, you don't want that. Mm, well, right. And you could leave this like this, right? There will be small banner at the center, or if you want to have it on the whole width, you would, well, you would probably have to add another element like here. Oops. Yeah, so we would have to go here. Perhaps there is, oh, mm, perhaps you have some option in theme, but probably not. To make this on the whole width. But anyway, you could just go again to Canva. Oh, chances are this image has been already saved to your image gallery. So we would click on image gallery and use that source. Where is the center? All right. Notice you can change things like the color. Yeah, right. So this is more like our theme. Um, whatever. Let's just You can be very specific, right? Again, you could put probably the color, the HTML code here, right? And have it done perfectly. All right, and now we have this on the entire width. As you see, it takes some time to do this stuff. So again, simplicity is a favorite choice. I do this kind of stuff only for my e-commerce brand. I don't do it for my affiliate marketing. In affiliate marketing, I have simple text templates. All right. Okay. So hopefully this, no, as you see, there's a lot of other options. Again, it shows you how to use it after just hovering of the mouse pointer. You put a label on the button, a URL, meaning the link where the button will lead the reader after clicking on the button. You can style the the text, the color of the button, the color of the text, the shape of the button, and all sorts of other things. Divider is such a line in between blocks in your emails. The video, you can put a video. But by the way, rather don't do it. That's not, that's often, that might hurt your deliverability. So instead, use some GIF or image, right? A thumbnail of your video in your image, in your email, and link it to an external source, all right? Then you can put a logo like this. As you see, you can easily resize it and as images. Here is just another row, and you can put into this row. It's like this element, right? And you can put everything in this element. Drop anything of this or this. A feed is the feed is your blog, typically your blog elements. This is this RSS thing you can see sometimes in on social media and in blogs, and it has the information about the things you have posted there, right? And it automatically will retrieve those information, and not only that, automatically also puts the images and text in, as you see, appealing way. Then again, if you have something to sell, like some physical products or a course or other digital products, you just again just drop the element, right? And you can forward a description, price, and just you click on an element and edit it, right? Say your course is 144, right? And right, and here you put an attractive thumbnail of your awesome digital product, right? And by the way, you don't do this on the top of your copy. You do this you do this typically lower. You first sell the value, right, of the product, not it it's monetary value, its price. And then you can do a separate presentation of your article, right? Or your post from blog or social media. And as you see, again, it's attractively looking. Then you can have coupon. It's also a nice thing. It's proven to increase your click-through rate and sales. And again, you just click on something, right, and change it, right? Very quickly. Then social media, it's this blog here. No, this is actually a different blog. This blog. This is Share blog. Um, um, no, this is actually this one. And what else? Share, you've seen. Social, those are basically the same things, but looking differently. And you can change the shape of those icons. You can change links of them. You can do many other things with this size, change size. You can remove some, you can add some, you can add completely unknown, right, social media where you might be. You can add your icon of your blog, right? You can do everything like on during editing your web page, right? It's very much, by the way, like editing web page. And also you can present your products if you have them more in a carousel like this, right? In some themes you have blocks of your products like this, very attractively shown. I can show you what I've did on my e-commerce brand in this respect. I actually use this block not only for selling but also for letting people refer my products, sharing them with family and friends. Right? I use a code where people send those emails. All they do is um, mm, all they can do is just forward my email to friends, and when um, they forward this a specific product that catches the eye. Mm, After clicking on, I will show you this. It's no points describing it. Another great feature of AWeber is integration with Etsy. Um, there's lots of integrations I will show you, but here you have all the, as you see, very close integration of AWeber. Mm, this is one of those very direct integrations and rich integrations with rich features. For those of you who are on Etsy or are going to sell on Etsy, this is a great mm, feature to have because it will let you sell much more and first and foremost sell through email marketing. And email marketing is proven to be very powerful in increasing the sales. Um, yeah, anyway, so all right, so that's all. And when you have such element, you can leave it. It will not be displayed in in the email after sending. All right, so now after having this email that you have created, you go to automation. You also have templates for automation. You have different templates, right? So it's already pre-built for you, right? And you can use it for getting leads, right? For getting people to opt in, to welcome subscribers, to sell something, to teach something. I, for example, use this one for my course. I used um, some of it for webinar. It was useful, very useful for webinar. Um, and this is good for if you have a blog or podcast, right? Or you are vlogging. Mm, yeah, so you will probably start from this one if you are a beginner, or if you start from scratch. So yeah, here's actually only one email, but in some templates you have many already pre-built messages, right, with a copy. So it's a shortcut for you to create a campaign, first emails. And yeah, but as you see, that's already done. Subscribers join the list. Mm, this is a default setting, so everyone who join the list, right? In my case, Ikigai course, right? Everyone will be sent the emails in this campaign. But you have other options. You can actually have many options to filter out those a specific group out of those subscribers. So you can mm, take some tracking, some specific tracking, right? Is not, and it might be um, mm, say mm, say country. Yeah. Anyway, you have many options to to filter them out still further, or you can do it, filter them by a tag. You have always option in every campaign to tag them. You can also tag the subscribers on a very landing page where they contact you for the first time, right? So in this way, you can just filter them at the beginning um, by just putting here the tag, right? They get this tag. They are they have this in the data, right, in your AWeber, and the emails are on the whole campaign the whole all the emails in the campaign are sent only to those people with this tag, right? All right, and when you are done, you click publish. Or if you are not ready, you have this saved automatically. You go here and yeah, and it's as you see in here ready to edit it still further. But after creating the messages, you would add something in between messages, right? You would add wait. Typically, you would add wait action, right? Delay action and a message, and you would choose a message that you created. We created this one, right? So we would put this one here, and that's all. Oh, it warns me that I didn't give any subject line here. And by the way, if you have AI, great feature. Typically, this AI will do better job than you in creating headlines that will be um, enticing people to click and open your message. The rule of thumb is just give the benefit and curiosity in the headline, but it's often difficult to come up with a good one, and AI is really great in this. And you can go forever with this. Typically, after a third trial, you are done, put something here, and you also have this feature. This is preview text. It's also visible, and you use it as a description, more like description, but also you can use this rule of thumb, this benefit and curiosity. But again, AI does it for you automatically here, right? This preview text is visible in many email clients, so use it definitely. Is it doesn't cost you anything, and yeah, and we are good to go. All right, and then we can add also some things like mm, when they click something, we can split our campaign, right? Or on other conditions, we can split the campaign. But when you begin, you don't worry about this at all. This is for advanced um, email marketing. When you have really lots of people and you want to lead them in a specific sales direction, right? To use it. Well, this is only to show you that AWeber is not the simplest as it might seem. Um, autoresponder software, right? Again, it's only on the surface simple, but there's lots of automation tools within. And here you have another example. Again, on the basis of the of when they click something or um, they reach some point in a campaign, you can add tags, you can remove tags, and you can remove them from the campaign, and they may go to another campaign, right? This is, for example, important when you have something to upsell. or you simply want to change the things that they promote to them. All right, so that's all when it comes to automation and campaign. I mean, there's more, but again, when you begin, you just use this. You create a message and put it with delay actions into your campaign. That's all you need. Mm, use a special, uh, even, but we won't even go into this. Um, Another use of automation is when you have subscribers and customers, right? You have only prospects and people who already bought something from you. You speak different to them, right? So you move them between the lists. As you see, I have several lists and I have also the member lists. So those are my customer lists. And they receive different emails. And I have other lists with also different emails, also different brands, different products, right? But again, it's very easy to move people in between those campaigns and lists. You just tag them differently. You can use also other mechanisms like API on the if you are integrated with some say affiliate companies, they might mm, move those customers with API, right? But this is done automatically for you after integration. And by the way, when speaking about integrations, we have lots of them. Um, right? It's just ton and ton of them. I use Convertri, so um, I use Convertri and AWeber for years now, and this works seamlessly and with no flaws whatsoever. I have never encountered any problem. It just works like it should be, like clockwork. There was not a single during all those years. There was not a single incident where something would not work, right? Well, there would be some misconnection or disconnection or something wouldn't be passed on, right? Never. And another thing I use, it's Make. By the way, there are two types of integrations, a direct one and indirect one. The direct one, like with Convertri, it just goes directly from AWeber to this third party thing, this third party service like Convertri, and there are such integrations like through Make, right, which um, which is a hub, a powerful huge hub for connecting to other to connecting different services. And one of them is AWeber, and you can connect this AWeber service to whatever you want, actually, right? And I just connected it with one of e-commerce services with PrestaShop, right? So despite having like ton of this directs, all of them, like 99% are direct integrations, right? But still you might have something that is not directly connected with AWeber, right? And you then use a service like Make, and they are connected also to other such hub service integrations like Make. Yeah, so as you see, it just goes on and on and on. Because again, AWeber exists from the very beginning. I mean, actually, I don't know if from the very beginning, but it's one of the oldest autoresponders. So they really have lots of features right now developed and developed very well. All right, so another thing, then of course you have reports like in every autoresponder, you have some stats, how many emails are open, how many broadcasts are opened. Broadcasts are the emails you send one time, right? Unlike the campaigns that are sent automatically, right? For you, you send it, you create it and send it manually, right? So it has all sorts of stats to give you some insights, what is selling, what is not selling, what emails are open, which are not open, and consequently what to change, what not in your emails and in your campaigns, which broadcast worked, which not, right? How many clicks you have had, etc. Then you have something like list options. Here you can add some specific for a list mm, things, for example, a footer, right? For a common footer for your emails within the list. You can also uh, again create those landing pages, sign forms you can integrate with your existing web page. Here you can split test even them. And by the way, you can, as I mentioned, you can create simple even web pages. Web pages, I mean websites out of those web pages, because you have lots of those landing pages you can create, and then you can have your own domain, right? You can use domain of AWeber, but you can also use strong branding, right? So it's not often known about AWeber, but nowadays you can even create your simple website. Because what is website? What is the whole website? It's just a collection of web pages, right? One linking to another. And this is what exactly you can do. You can create a series of pages here. And as you can see, you have lots of them. Those uh, types of pages are different than they might be bio pages. They might be typically, of course, for autoresponder, they are like forms. They have some form embedded. But as you've seen with creating an email, you can remove some blog, you can add some blog. And by the way, we have different options uh, than in then while creating an email. We will see for in a while. But as you see, for example, if you are a coach or consultant, all you need is a simple, often page, single page But you can create several pages. You can create even a menu, right? And there will be some links to other pages, right? And they will, for example, lead to another page with say a contact page or with a bio page, about me page, with for example a blog and an article. You can add a product page. There you have even many themes for selling your products. Here's ebook offer. Some you can use for teasing your product, right? For launching your product or service. And here's another for some. Actually, let's have a look at this. What is this? And also, obviously, you can link from your autoresponder, from your campaigns, email campaigns to such pages, right? They land on this page. You've sold them on the value in the email, and here all they have to do is just buy your product. I mean, you would still add some say bullets. I would add some bullets with some benefits. Yeah, but yeah, that's as you see, we have many of those sales pages as well, not just you have also coupon type page. It's for example when you sell on some marketplaces, you often use this. You can use this type of pages. They also have several like this. You can use this with a timer, or this one just to get people on your list in exchange for a coupon, right? For a coupon. And many people get on the list, and then you can sell them still more on after getting them on the list, you can still send them. mm, by the way, after opt-in, you can configure each of those pages to automatically redirect to another page, so-called thank you page, and then you can sell them already on the product that you have brought them to this page in the first place, right? You brought them here. This is sign up to get this coupon, right? And on the thank you page, after they give the data, right? They will get the coupon, and you instantaneously on the thank you page will receive the coupon, and they will be also emailed with the coupon, and then you can give them some scarcity through emails and on the thank you page, so that they will buy more likely this product already on the thank you page, right? Or on the or through the emails, right? And the links in emails would go to your thank you page or to your product page, rather, or to the marketplace, right? Where you're selling. For example, with Amazon, you would get extra boost in doing your promotions this way. So when you have a working product, or in dropshipping, similarly, you would put people on your list in this way, and then you would, if you don't sell them this way, the first product, you have them on the list, and you can provide more products, more value, right? And this is one of the most powerful strategies you can use in this type of businesses. All right, so again, timer is a powerful feature, definitely. Right. And all the pages are perfectly optimized for mobile, remember, right? Nowadays, most people will see your pages on mobile, so this is important. And they work perfectly on mobile. So you have pages with video element, with mm, again, here you have thank you page, right? With personal promotion, so that would be for a service, right, or consultancy type of business. A good one. Here's a book promotion. They have great page for course promotion as well. I've used it myself. I may show you in a moment. Blog sign. By the way, if you have great blog, definitely worth using. Product promotion or product launch page. So as you see, it's good for all sorts of type of businesses, right? Expert business, e-commerce, physical product business, digital product businesses, selling on marketplaces, subscription service even, right? By the way, this course specific page I used have such elements like some subscription or membership type of icons. This is some payment plan. All right. I don't see this course here. This is the one I've used. It was good for me also to brand this because the colors are already well fitting. All right.